Okay, so today we're going to do pronouns. So a pronoun just takes the place of a noun in a sentence. So pronouns are words that take the place of a noun in a sentence. So we have some examples of pronouns here. So Anne and David like coffee. Then we have they like coffee. So the pronoun they replaces Anne and David in this sentence. So one more time, Anne and David like coffee. The pronoun they like coffee. The pronoun they replaces Anne and David in this sentence. Tom went to the shop to buy milk. He went to the shop to buy milk. So instead of saying Tom, we can say he. So the pronoun he replaces Tom in this sentence. The boy played with his ball. The boy played with it. So it, the pronoun it, replaces his ball in this sentence. I went to Spain on holiday. I went there on holiday. So the pronoun there replaces Spain in this sentence. Jim and Kate's son is a doctor. Their son is a doctor. So the pronoun their replaces Jim and Kate's in this sentence. So there you have it. They, he, it, there. So you have an awful lot of pronouns. That's only a small example, okay? Now, test your knowledge of pronouns by circling one pronoun in each sentence below. Okay. He took his son to see the doctor. He took his son. It could have been Mr. Kowalski, but we've narrowed it down to he. He took his son to see the doctor. And his is also a pronoun, but we're only doing one, okay? So he took his son to see the doctor. I hope they had a great holiday. So they is a pronoun. Instead of saying, I hope Mary, John, Bob, and Martin had a great holiday, I hope they had a great holiday. I really enjoyed their birthday. Their. I enjoyed their birthday. So instead of saying, I enjoyed Mary and Jimmy's birthday, I really enjoyed their birthday. I gave the dog a bone. He loved it. So he is a pronoun here. So instead of saying I gave the dog a bone, the dog loved it. I gave the dog a bone, he loved it. Their house is very big. So their house. Mary and Jim's house is very big. Their house is very big. So that's examples of pronouns, okay? Examples there of pronouns. So I hope you got those. They're very straightforward actually, but it just probably take a little bit of getting used to. But that's pronouns, okay? Now articles, they're a little bit different, but they're straightforward enough. So we're going to go with it here, okay? Articles are a, an, and the. A and an are indefinite articles, and the is a definite article. Now, so we'll explain what that means now in a minute. So here we go here. Articles, note. We should use the article a if the word following it begins with a consonant. So a ball, a car, a dog. And the article an if the word following it begins with a vowel. So an apple, an umbrella, an egg. Okay? For example, a dog, a cat, or an apple, an egg. So that's straightforward enough. There are a few exceptions to this rule. Okay, there's some exceptions. For example, an hour, an honor, a university, a uniform. The reason these are different is because an hour, it sounds like it begins with an O, an hour, like an honor. So that's why they're an and on the other side of the coin, a university, that could begin with a Y. A university, a uniform, but it doesn't. So it's a. Okay, there are only a couple of exceptions. Okay. I'd like to own a dog someday. A is an indefinite article because it doesn't refer to any particular dog. So I'd like to own a dog someday. So I'd like to own a dog someday. So A is indefinite because it doesn't refer to any particular dog. Okay, so it's a dog. I always have an egg for my breakfast. So an is an indefinite article because it doesn't refer to any particular egg. Okay, it could be any egg. So I always have an egg. So it's indefinite. I love the school in Chapel Street. So this is a definite article. This is a definite article because it does refer to a particular school, i.e. the one in Chapel Street. So I love the school in Chapel Street. The is a definite article. Okay. So test your knowledge of articles by inserting the correct article into each sentence below. I'd love a cup of tea right now. So is it an or the? No, it's a cup of tea. So I'd love a cup of tea right now. I took umbrella with me today. I took an umbrella. An umbrella. Okay, it begins with a vowel. An umbrella. I went to new cinema last night. So I went to a new cinema? Possibly. Then, that is the answer here though. I went to the new cinema because you're referring to the new cinema. Okay? Not any cinema, the new cinema. I saw a unicorn in my dreams last night. So this is a unicorn, okay? We don't put a vowel here because unicorn sounds like it begins with a Y. So we put a unicorn, okay? I might meet you in an hour. Again, this is going against the rules really. It's putting an in front of a consonant, but hour sounds like O. So I'll meet you in an hour. This is a little bit complicated, but don't worry about it. You'll get there. And the house I live in is quite large. So you're referring to a specific house. So it's definite article. You're referring to a specific house. The house I live in. So it's a specific house. So it's the. Okay. So that's articles. So here, once again, we have pronouns. Take the place of a noun. Anne and David like coffee. So we're replacing the nouns Anne and David with they. They like coffee. Tom went to the shop to buy milk. He went to the shop to buy milk. The pronoun he replaces Tom. The boy played with his ball. The boy played with it. So the pronoun it replaces his ball in this sentence. I went to Spain on holiday. I went there on holiday. The pronoun there, replaces Spain. Jim and Kate's son is a doctor. Their son is a doctor. The pronoun their replaces Jim and Kate's in this sentence. So then we did a little test to see how we were getting on. and we did well. He took his son, so that's instead of a name. I hope they had a great holiday. I really enjoyed their birthday. I gave the dog a bone, he loved it. So that's instead of saying I gave the dog a bone, the dog loved it, so he loved it. Their house is very big. So if we're talking about Mary and Kate's house, their house is very big. It's easier than writing down Mary and Kate. Articles a, an, or a. I like to own a dog. I always have an egg. I love the school in Chapel Street. So the first two are indefinite, and the is a definite article. Okay? I love a cup of tea. I took an umbrella with me today. I went to the new cinema last night. I saw a unicorn in my dreams last night. I'll meet you in an hour. So these are going against the rules, okay? But there's only a couple of them. And the house I live in is quite large. So the house I live in. We're speaking about a definite house there. So that's pronouns and articles. Thank you.